Let me tell you a powerful story about making room for miracles. Sometimes the biggest blessings come when we're not even asking for them. In the book of 2 Kings, there's this remarkable woman from Shunammite. She had wealth, a beautiful home, and everything money could buy. Well, almost everything. Deep in her heart, there was an empty space that no amount of wealth could fill. She longed for a child. Now, one day, the prophet Elisha was passing through her town. Instead of just offering a meal or a quick rest, this woman did something extraordinary. She said to her husband, "Let's build a room on the roof. We'll put a bed there, a table, a chair, and a lamp. When the prophet comes by, he'll have a place to stay." Here's what's fascinating. She didn't build that room with an agenda. She didn't say, "Hey Elisha, if I give you a room, will you pray for me to have a baby?" No. She simply saw a need and filled it. She created space for God's presence through his prophet, expecting nothing in return. But God, though, he was watching. He saw every brick laid, every piece of furniture placed, every act of selfless hospitality. And through Elisha, God gave her the very thing she had buried deep in her heart, a son. A miracle she hadn't even dared to request. You know what's even more amazing? When that child later faced a life-threatening situation, it was in that very room, the space she had created for God, where her son was brought back to life through Elisha's prayer. This story isn't just about a woman who lived thousands of years ago. It's about you and me, right now. Sometimes we're so busy asking God for things that we forget to simply make room for him in our lives. Maybe it's creating time for prayer in your busy schedule. Or maybe it's using your resources to help others. The principle remains the same. When you make space for God, he fills it with purpose and blessing. Sometimes the miracle you need is already on its way. It's just waiting for you to create the space for it. So today, I want to ask you, what space are you creating for God in your life? It might not be a physical room, but it could be time, attention, or resources. Remember, your heart of honor speaks louder than your words ever could. The Shunammite woman's story teaches us that sometimes the biggest miracles come not from what we ask for, but from what we give. So, are you ready to make room for your miracle?